All right, Shalom. I'm going to start by saying, call all YAHAWAH, Ba Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba Hashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the Apostle of Israel, aka the Apostle Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim, continue to preach the truth and all true sincerity. All right, we might see a little bit loud over there, but oh well, whatever. So, once again, we're out here to preach, to tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you are the children of Israel. Okay, and we're out here to tell you that the place you know as America is on the way to being destroyed. You got a lot of things happening with the World War III about to happen. You got a lot of things just happening all across the world as far as end prophecies, man. And that's all leading up to YAHAWASHI's return, who the world entering called Jesus Christ. You go to you know what I'm saying? Because there's something happening that's very keen on everything that's happening. And we can't say too much, because you got the small hats and all that. But all in all, you have a lot right here. You have a lot of things happening. Brother, going to bring out an article, but before you bring out the article, can you get Revelation 11:14? You bring out the article, because the third woe is coming quickly, man. Every day you wake up, go to sleep. We really don't know what's going on entirely, but we know that some things are happening every day, man. That's leading to America's destruction. That's it. That's what it's leading up to, man. America's destruction. You're seeing America being destroyed every day, internally, outwardly, in every way. And soon enough, and you got all the Jacob's trouble stuff happening. You had it in Miami. I don't know if brother saw it. You probably saw it on social media. I don't know if the brother was high or something, but like the cops came to the front of the crib and he was like, tase me, and shoot me in the heart. And they tased him, and then he said, I am God. And then they tased him again. He kind of rushed the cops and then they shot him. They shot him down in the streets, man. And I all go, hey, prophecy too, man. Young men should be getting killed in the streets. This is going to happen more and more to where Jacob's trouble, more trouble for Jacob. Who is Jacob though? The 12 tribes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all the people that's oppressed the same way. All the people that's oppressed the same way and hated the same way by the whole world. The whole world makes money off of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans every day, whether it be alive or dead. Okay, Revelation real quick.
Revelation 11:14, the second woe is past. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
The second woe is past. The second world war is past. Just about everybody from that time is just about gone. You know what I'm saying? If they are alive, that means they're very old. Almost 100, to be honest, right? Because was the first world was the early 1900s, like 1920. And the second world was 1940. So like everybody alive or that was around that time is old as hell. But now it's the third world coming quick, because now everybody walking the earth now ain't experienced no world war. Ain't experienced no crazy war at all. I mean, what Afghanistan, but not really a world war where everybody was involved and threatening each other.
Verse 15, and the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven, saying, the kingdoms of the world are become the kingdoms of our Lord.
You said the third world coming quickly?
Yeah.
That was it. Now you bring up the article, bro. Okay. Well, I seen that yesterday, and I was like, oh, this is good. Because if they talking more and more about Iran, just know that it's coming close, man. They saying that Iran talking spicy, and they saying that they're going to retaliate however it needs be.
But this is from CNN. The G7 issued a strong point statement warning that the international community's response will include new and significant measures against Iran.
The international communities, man. The world. Who is that? The beast? The beast. EU, NATO, all these countries, man. To America. Oh, but who is Iran? Who is Iran linked with? Who they associated with? Russia. They said, Putin said that if NATO was going to war with Russia, then Russia would go nuclear. How about that? Russia said they'll go nuclear, man. That's why the third world coming quickly, man. This is in the Bible. This is what the Lord told John. This is what the Lord showed who you call Jesus. He showed John the Revelator these things, man. And now they're playing out right before our eyes. Wars, rumors of wars. That's exactly what that is. A war or a rumor of war. What?
If the country moves ahead with sending ballistic missiles to Russia to use in its war effort against Ukraine.
So what, the Ukrainian-Russia thing is what, 2 years now, right? 2 years and some change, 2 years and a couple months that's been going on. But people forgot about that because everybody started focusing more on the small hats, but people, the brothers saying that Ukraine is small hats. They're small hats. Yo, lineage-wise. And go ahead.
We are extremely concerned about reports that Iran is considering transferring ballistic missiles and related technology to Russia.
That's right. So what? That's a war in the room of war. They're saying that they don't want them to send ballistic missiles to the Russia. Why is that? Why do you care? What does that concern you? But we know why it concerns you, but you don't tell the world why it concerns you. All this secret meetings and not saying the whole story, man. Here it is, everybody saying they want to cease fire, but yet you still keep supporting these small hats. You still keep giving them billions of dollars. Billions of dollars every day. Well, not every day, but they keep making deals to give these cats more billions of dollars. Here it is, the American people are struggling every day, trying to make ends meet, but you giving these damn other devils billions of dollars. With ease, just here's 50 billion for you. Here's 100 billion for you. Here you can't take another 50 billion. It's on our dime. Just gonna take up the sweat of American people's backs. Where do you think all the taxes go to? What?
After having supplied the Russian regime with UAVs, which are used in relentless attacks against the civilian population in Ukraine, the G7 statement says, were Iran to proceed with providing ballistic missiles or related technology to Russia.
That sounds like a red line. So let's see if Iran gives them that assistance, and let's see what they do about it. Because you know these devils in their their news platforms, when it comes to something real dire, I know this because I follow this. I don't know if your brothers know the Times of Small Hats. They be like when it be coming to stuff detrimental towards the small hat community, the article is very short. And I always talk about a few soldiers here, a few soldiers there, but then always the other side zooms in hundreds. But go ahead. I don't think it's that long.
We are prepared to respond swiftly and in a coordinated manner, including with new and significant measures against Iran.
Against Iran, man. I remember when I first came into the truth, Apostles Hardy always talk about going to war with Iran. America is small hats, because what the small hats, brothers, you've been in the truth how long since the Iranian thing? Like the early 2000s, right? Yeah. And all the tensions have been building up. All the tensions have been building up. But now the Lord got YAHAWASHI got it now, about to blow up. It's but so much you can have a shoving match. Sooner or later, somebody's gonna throw a blow. What?
I have to say real quick. And Russia's going to be a defense unto Iran. That's prophecy. You know what I mean? They're going to like, you know what I mean? Once the U.S. whatever does something to Iran or something that's going to be significant as far as this whole war thing going on, that's when Russia's going to back them up. And that's when the shit is just going to intensify. You know?
What's the scripture? I'm not quite fan where it says, but I think it's in Ezekiel where it says what? They're going to put the hooks in the jaw.
Ezekiel.
Out the jaw. Or the inner jaw. I know, but the jaws, the hooks is coming. Hey, you think about it, and when Putin came into the power, whatever they call himself, I think the prime minister or whatever, that was in 1999. I think when he became what he is right now, that was 1999. His goal was to get the world back in the Soviet Union mentality, the USSR. And guess who went against that grain? Ukraine. That wrong.
The U.S. and its allies are speaking with one voice on this matter, making it clear that for Iran, the cost will outweigh the benefits, said a senior Biden administration official.
And this is a key thing right here, man. Yeah, you got the small hats and the hoochies, but this is really this is the bigger matter at hand, because it said what? They're all on one accord. Read that part again, until they're all thinking the same.
The U.S. and its allies are speaking with one voice on this matter, making it clear that for the Iran, the cost will outweigh the benefits, said the senior Biden administration official.
And who's America's allies? Who's the U.S. allies? The NATOs, the EUs, and whoever else is secretly involved with them. This is about to go, man. Yo, all the sides are getting locked and loaded, man. And people don't understand, like, yo, this is World War III. This is a war to end all wars. This is going to be the war that's going to utterly destroy America. America is the daughter of Babylon that's utterly to be destroyed, man. That's what's going to happen when the Lord comes back. He's going to destroy America. He ain't going to come back and handing out dandelions and hugs and kisses to everybody. No. He's coming to deliver one people and that remnant of that people first, and then the rest of the nation, Israel, which is so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. You are the Hebrew Israelites, man. No matter what you think or what you believe at the moment. At one point in time, every eye shall see him and every tongue shall confess.
Yes. One option that has been discussed is as a means of response is ending in flights from the state-owned airlines Iran Air into Europe, the official said.
So that's like what, no-fly zones type shit. What's that, it was that second address, you get that real quick, the desire to go into a city? Because you gotta remember, now that the weather about to break, everybody gonna wanna fly, go on vacation. I think second address 15, go to address 15 chapter. I think second address the 15th chapter, where it talks about all the going to a city and whatnot. Yes, sir. It is at 17. Second address 15 to 17.
15, 17?
Yeah. Okay. Matter of fact, you can start 14 though. All right. Cause that's what's all about to go down.
All right. Second Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
And yo, and be honest, when you read the Apocrypha, you understand more and more clear why they took it out. Because the Apocrypha not only has a history, but it also has future prophecies as well about what's about to happen and what's going on. You have these kind of things happening sporadically, like, you know, like not be able to go into a city and you know what I'm saying, invade one another, but it hasn't become like an ongoing thing on a day-to-day basis. The Lord is doing it in small portions. Go ahead.
Verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
The sword and their destruction draweth nigh. The missiles are close. The missiles are close. And not only the missiles, but you're still gonna have the violence within the streets of America, the daughter of Babylon, man. A day like no other. Sedition among men.
Right? And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Yo, you think about it. Remember it says Edom shall be against Egypt, right? Now you got these other Edomites, that the whole thing with the elections coming up, that's caused a major divide within America itself between Esau and Esau's. They're at odds with each other as far as in the country, and you have Edomite countries against each other. America's an Edomite country. Russia's an Edomite country. Poland, Italy, France.
Ireland.
Who's that?
Ireland. Germany.
Scotland. Hey, ain't it St. Patrick's Day weekend? About to be a bunch of folly, a bunch of drinking. Edomites drinking away their sorrows because they seeing their kingdom going down. Every day you see America going down more and more. Until you ain't gonna see America no more. You're not gonna be here anymore. But all that matters how you're gonna be here and how you're not gonna be here is the question. Are you gonna be delivered out of here or are you gonna be burned here? That's what's coming to America. Hate to sound so grim, but that's the truth. And your presidents ain't gonna tell you that. But we're here to tell you that America is on its way out. All that stuff that Russia talk about, all that stuff the small hats talk about, all that stuff that all these other countries talk about is all leading to war. That's why YAHAWASHI said, what? The third world coming quickly. The day is approaching. It is nigh. It is nigh. What?
Verse 16, for there shall be sedition amongst men and invading one another.
A sedition among men. Like, what's the word I want? What's a good word for sedition? That's more of the uproars too. Disputes. You know, rifts. Division. It's gonna be a lot of division within the land of America, man. Across the earth. But you have to focus on the daughter of Babylon, because the daughter of Babylon is a place that's going to be utterly wasted and never inhabited again. Go ahead. Just like as it was before. But this is going to be a desert this time around.
Verse 16, for there shall be sedition amongst men and invading one another. Yeah. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes. I don't know.
That's the etymology of...
Oh, we're back. Real quick, hold on to that thought. So sedition, we got words, revolt, uprising, rebellion. That was the rebellion, factitious commotion in the state. That's good. Concerning an attempt to overthrow civil authority. Violent strife between factions, civil or religious disorder. Riot, hey, that's right good. Hey, violent strife between factions. What's a faction? The two political parties. The two classes. The upper class, the lower class, the middle class. These are all risks that people have divided. The water, brother, that was good. And it's all, and what we're here to tell you is it's going to get worse and more worse. Remember, this place is all in decline. Once you go into decline, you're not coming back up. America's never going to be what it was. I don't care what Eagle Face said. Make America great again? Are you kidding me? If you make America great again the way he's talking, that means we'll be enslaved. We'll be in chains. Go ahead. You go back to the scripture, brother.
In the course of their action shall stand in their power. Verse 17, and man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Hey, that's what they said in that article, man. They'll have it to where, what is that, European countries? So it'd be like, what, the Middle Eastern, Iranian countries can't go to the European countries or whatever? Either way, what is it going to mean for the American? Does that mean for an American, you're going to be able to just fly into the sunset? Remember, there was a no-fly zone during the whole C-19 thing. Because what, you had to have the sticky, you had to have the jab, you had to have, you know what I mean? So remember in New York City, a couple years ago, remember brothers like, yo, damn, I don't know if we're ever gonna be able to go to the city if they keep it up, right? Because you had to get the stab to get the go in the establishments, whether it be work related or recreational, and that's what they're gonna do with the MOTB. And they just said, I don't know if brother saw it, I don't know if brother posted it in the group chat or seen it on social media, but it said that the WEF, the World Economic Forum, a whistleblower said that they plan on doing another C-19 pandemic kind of scenario. So what's up with that? And that goes to show Esau running out of plays. What you keep in that scripture, brother?
Verse 18, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
And who got more pride than Americans, man? That this place is the ultimate pride. All them Edomites, pride, that pride, that, oh, you think this will never go down? People think that America is going to exist forever. Like this is the first civilization. It clearly wasn't. It was not the first civilization. And it will not be the last. But you know who's going to rule next? Us, Jacob, Israel, the real Israelites, the children of the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the sons of God. That's the daughters of God, the daughters of Zion, daughters of God. YAHAWAH, Ba, YAHAWASHI. Those are his people. You can't get around that. Think a little more than that? Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
Hey, think about it. A man shall have no more pity upon his neighbor. Now, granted, you can say your next door neighbor, but think about your nation too. We've been going through that. You know what I'm saying? Jake been going through that. Jake ain't had no pity on his neighbor since we've been here, since the curses fell upon us. But now what the Lord said, he's going to put those curses on our enemies, and it's going to be in its time right now. Sure, might be your next door neighbor. Yeah, we'll say, go ahead.
Sorry for talking again. Verse 19, the man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods.
Spoil their goods, man. Is that the one that said lack of bread?
Yeah. Because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Hey, for the lack of bread and great tribulation, man. Lack of bread is a very good tribulation, but what about the things also with that, man? Great tribulation, like what's one think of no working water in your house, no working heat, no gas. Remember the gas thing with the Emic? There was when they was rationing the gas, right? Gas station lines was all full. What, that could happen again? It will happen again in that form or fashion. Remember, these are the plagues that the Lord says he's going to put on a city that is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man. This is the place that's going to get the Lord's wrath. America. Why? Because of what it represented. What did it represent? The land of our captivity, and also when the wicked bear rule over them. When Esau ruled, his worst rulership, man. He discontinued us, man. Now our people don't even think they're Israelites. They'll say, oh, I don't feel like hearing about that Bible stuff. I don't feel like hearing about that God stuff. What? But if you don't want to hear about YAHAWASHI, then you want to be around death. Because that's all that's going to come to people that don't want to come take heed to what the Lord said. Go ahead.
I think that's it.
Okay, can you give me Isaiah the 59th chapter real quick? Yeah. And go to, 1 second, go to, you there? Go to the 59th chapter around the, got you, real quick, bro. Got you, the 20th verse.
20th verse?
Got it.
Yeah. All right, Isaiah 59:20. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion.
And the Redeemer is who? The Redeemer is YAHAWASHI. Who you call Jesus. He's coming to deliver one nation of people and a certain elect number of that people. That's what they don't tell you in these churches. They tell you that anybody can receive salvation. All you gotta do is believe in the name of Jesus. Well, we see how good that's done for people. Because the slaves been crying Jesus, Jesus Christo, for generations. They go judge me.
Start from the top again. Verse 20. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression, and Jacob saith the Lord.
That turn from that turn from transgression and who?
And Jacob saith the Lord.
And Jacob, that's one nation of people. That whenever you see the word Jacob, that's synonymous with Israel. So the Redeemer, the one that's going to buy back Israel, starting with the elect, is going to be YAHAWASHI. Again, that goes to the people that come from you have to come from a bloodline of 3 men. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. That's it. If you don't come from that bloodline or bloodlines of those 3 men, you won't receive salvation. You're not going to get the kingdom. You're going to be a servant. That's it. That's been the plan of Yahweh. Why YAHAWASHI? But that's the plan that Yahweh set for YAHAWASHI to do. That's what we set for YAHAWASHI to return and deliver. Go ahead.
Verse 21. As for me, this is my covenant with them, saith the Lord. My spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seed.
And you real quick, and you talk about thy seed, right? Because right now you have Israel that looks like the other people, other nations, right? But what you gotta understand is that was a curse and a punishment for Israel's transgression, to be scattered amongst the nations, to have your women having babies with these other nations, men, excuse me. That was a curse. It's a curse to look like the so-called Moabite. So-called Chinese man, so-called Caucasian man, so-called Ishmael or Arab. That's not our look. We're gonna get our original look back, man. We're gonna be made pure under who? YAHAWASHI. Because now he's pure, waiting to purify the rest of his people. That's what we're waiting for. That's why we're out here. We're not out here just to yell. We're out to tell you that what's coming to America, man, and the missiles is coming to America, along with all the other pain and heartache that's been for our people since we got over this land. It was never good for us since we've been over here, man. Never. It was never good for us. I don't care how many. Look at the people that did have it good. Now that shit is going to shit. Oh, who you got? Diddy. They talk about Hove next. You call yourself Hove. All these celebrities, all these entertainers, everybody seeing for what they are. It's nothing. A corruptible crown. Vanity. What?
Start from the top again.
Yeah.
Verse 21. As for me, this is my covenant with them, saith the Lord. My spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put.
I'm sorry, bro. Go up to 15. That's good.
15?
Yeah, 15 verse.
Isaiah 59:15. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment.
Yo, we're a prey out here. And it said it displeased that there was no judgment. Because when it say the law is slapped, judgment don't go forth. Because what we're going to talk about the transmissions, adultery. What's the other main ones that's put? Because you got all these things that's not a crime in America. It's not a law against it. I think they actually did say they had a law against adultery, but I know it's not this. It was like that's not really adultery. A law against it. But I remember they were talking on the 101.5 New Jersey. They were talking about they have a law against adultery, but it's bullshit. But when does that go for? Oh, because then they're trying to say, oh, you have to be legally married anyway. Well, other people that's not legally married. Is that adultery then? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as far as maybe the court system goes, as far as legal documentation, if you're, like you said, if you're married and someone commits adultery, then they would have to pay you some type of a spousal fee or something like that because you broke the marital agreement. You know, so you may be on that, but not really, because you're really supposed to get put to death.
And when you say that to people, they've been like, "Oh, that's cool," but that's what Yahawah set out. That's His law. We're just supposed to follow it. And now since we haven't followed it, we're going through the repercussions. That's it. That's why we came over here in the ships. That's why the northern tribes when they was over here already. That's why the Lord allowed Esau to come and give them what they give them the business, man. You think out of all the people in the world, why they choose us? Nobody ever questioned why they choose us. Because remember, we weren't mighty of a nation as far as numbers. If you want to enslave somebody, you could enslave Moab. You could enslave who? Why didn't you enslave none of these other people? And on top of that, that also applies to the prophets because it said what? A stranger shall get high above thee, man. Right here in America, a so-called East Indian, a so-called Arab, a so-called Chinese man could get ahead of you right here in America. Right here in America, they got all these restaurants, these clothing stores, nail salons, massage parlors, chicken shacks. All those are heathen nations, making a profit off of us. And you think it's going to go on forever? That's why the missiles got to come. They can't come fast enough. Everything you see here is going to be on the smoke. Everything you see.
What? Verse 16. And he saw that there was no man, and wondered that there was no intercessor. Therefore, his arm brought salvation unto him.
So yeah, that's why. If you real quick after that, you read that again to get the wait you upon me joint. Yeah. Read that again real quick, and that's it.
From the top, verse 16. And he saw that there was no man, and wondered that there was no intercessor. Therefore, his arm brought salvation unto him, and his righteousness it sustained him.
No, and Yahawashai is gonna be the one to fit that bill. No one else can. Think about it. In the next few chapters, it talks about who he got his beef with first, solely, and it said Basra. And it said his arm mighty to save. He's going to deliver. We can't save ourselves. That's why no matter how much you protest, how much you march, how much all the crying and sitting at the lunch counters. Remember that? Sitting at the lunch counters, trying to get what? Desegregation? Ain't gonna work. It can't work. We can't coexist with these devils, man. It's a perpetual hatred. The Lord gave them perpetual hatred towards us, man. And you can't change it. They can't change it. No matter how much everybody try to be cozy and cordial with each other, at the end of the day, it's always gonna be that tension.
What? You said you went to the scripture, right?
Oh yeah, wait upon me. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, but because you got people like well, I haven't heard that guy. What's the guy, brother? I know the guy years ago. He talk about gathering arms and stuff, but then he ended up being like a fraud and shit. I remember Tyler's always like joke on him and shit. And his name is like
Grandmaster or something.
Yeah. You got a guy like that. Even you can put it in the Panthers and all the revolutionary groups. Hey, Nat Turner. As mighty as that was, that didn't last long. All of them slave rebellions, all of those, the fighting, it don't work. Hey, Gad and Reuben, Reuben tried to fight. Now, man, granted, you might take a couple Edomites out, but you can't take them out of the power seat until YAHAWASHI returns. That's the whole point. It's gonna be a temporary fix. Cause you ain't getting none of the CBers, you ain't getting none of the elites. That's what YAHAWASHI is gonna get. That's why they're going into the bunkers. You found it? You got it?
Yeah,
I found it.
Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise to the prey.
So, and who does that go to first? That goes to YAHAWASHI. He gotta wait, and we gotta wait. You don't think brothers want to, like, you know, whatever, feeling carnal, but you have to snap out of it, man, and understand that if you do that, what's gonna be the consequences? What's that gonna be? A jail sentence? Hell, might give you the capital punishment. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. The Lord said, wait, we're gonna wait. Go ahead.
For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation,
Okay.
even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Which is where we're leading up to that very moment, man. That very moment, that's what we're leading to every day. Every day that passes. And guess what? We're close to the day of the Lord, and then it's going to be the day of the Lord. That's the skinny. You have, remember, it's Saturday, what? March 15th, 16th. Then it's going to be March 17th. Then it's going to be March 18th. Now, people are going to be dying, people are going to be born, and all. It's going to be regular. But then it's going to be one day where it's just like that one prophecy moment is going to happen, and then all life is going to shift. Ultimately, it's going to be when that MOTB comes. Because really, it's nothing. There are no other moves.
Grandmaster J.
It was Grandmaster. I remember it was like it was similar to the Run DMC name. Yeah. And where's he at? What? Yeah. It's close. It's close, similar to the name, right?
Jam Master J.
Yeah. But anyway, like, what's up? Go ahead. Read that again.
From the top?
Yeah.
Okay, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger.
And that's 2/3 of our people too, man. Because they're going to be wrapped along with these heathens, man. Because why? They went in the way of the heathen. They followed their religions. But the people that's going to get that truth, that real fierce wrath, is Esau and Edom, man. Because after the joints fell over here, you had the rich ones. They're going to be in bunkers and hiding underground. And that's when YAHAWASHI and his elect are going to go find them. It's going to be a search party. And he said he's going what? He said he's going to go into the rocks. Any more on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
For my, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
That don't sound like a God that's all about love and all happy all the time, all jolly. Yeah, the Lord is jolly. The Lord can be happy. But as of right now, he's angry. Why? Because of the condition of his people and what they're doing to get in that condition, man. And people can say, well, why would God do that? Because he can. He's the Father of spirits. He controls the show. What did the Lord say? Well, I work with the minds of the kings. For whether it's the way they go. I believe he said similar to water. And since we're gathering the nation, can you give me now Joel the 3rd chapter? I think that was it now, right? Yeah. So Joel the 3rd chapter around the 9th verse. Because a lot of things, prophecies are coming to pass, but it's in different books. That's why the Lord said what? Precept upon precept, line upon line, there a little, here a little. It's all over the place, but it's all in order under Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahawashi. It's all happening to his program. What?
Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men.
Hey, that's what Putin is doing. That's what Iran is doing. That's what BB is doing. Well, BB they already in war mode. The Islamic Republic, that's what they doing. Hell, you even got the UK and France testing nuclear missiles. How about that? How about that? The only people that's not really making that much noise right now is Germany. But you got to watch them because Ukraine, some other small hats, they asked Germany to give them those certain kind of bombs that they had, certain kind of missiles. But they said no because they don't want smoke with Russia. But you understand that the Lord is going to push your hand. But continue.
Verse 9, proclaim ye them. Proclaim ye.
I'm sorry, but what's the verse 1? Verse 1? Yeah. Bible show.
All right, Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
Word. That's going what? He's going to end our bondage bid. He's going to end our bid. That's what Yahawashi is going to do when he returns. He's going to bring this into play. He's doing it right. He's gathering the nation now. Remember, it's under Yahawashi's power. That's what Yahweh gave him.
Since you brought it up, it put the spirit on me to look it up. This is something that might be instrumental to teach about Grandmaster J. It says that September night, federal prosecutors claim Grandmaster J aimed his rifle at a group of officers conducting surveillance on a rooftop. So the fact that he just aimed his rifle at him, right? It says he faces 3. Yo, move that shit, man. Fucking spit. Anyway.
Own the rights to that music.
Yeah, we don't own the rights to this music, man. It's hindering the word of the Lord.
Stop.
When that time comes, man, you damn people that hindered the word of the Lord, y'all got missiles coming to y'all, man.
The music being brought low anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, so it says he faces 3 to 27 years in prison if convicted of the charges. Since he was arrested, I'm reading it off the thing. It says the pandemic has raged and the police reform movement has cooled. So now the people aren't as you notice you don't have all these Black Lives Matter, protests and all that all over the place like we did prior to the pandemic. The pandemic actually killed a lot.
Yeah, he actually mentioned BLM. Remember the whole thing with the scandal with the chick that created the BLM? She was pocketing bread. Y'all remember that?
I know. Yeah, a couple of them did.
Yeah. They was pocketing bread. Or
It says a judge has barred Grandmaster J from possessing a gun while he awaits trial.
Okay.
Now check this out. He can't access social media, cutting him off from perhaps a more powerful weapon.
Oh, shit.
So they're saying social media is more powerful than his gun.
And we got the whole thing happening with the TikToks.
Right. No longer can he use his twice daily Instagram to rouse hundreds of troops with impassioned calls to arms. Instead, he relies on phone calls and emails.
They took it back, so that's what the Muslims were doing back in the day, just phone calls. But that's such a present of what they want to do with us. They're showing with that, but they have no. But that's why the Lord said, "Wait upon me," because that's what not we're doing. We're blameless because we're not gathering arms. We're not telling nobody to go and do anything physical. All we're doing is telling the truth and what the prophecies are and what happened in the past, why it happened, what's going to happen in the future. Because it's all in the Bible. And no other book has proven otherwise, man. No other book could prove why the world is in a condition and why the people are the way they are. Only the scriptures, man. That's why they use the scriptures, man. They know that this is the true book of the truth, the one true living God. Was there any more than that? That was it?
Yeah, that was it on that.
Continue, bro.
Joel 3:2. And will also gather all nations, and I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yeah, that's what we're leading up to, man. The Lord's judgment, man. If you think about this, if our God is a consuming fire. And brothers, remember when he saw Moses, it said, what did he describe it as? A pillar of smoke. So like a person, but he was smoke. That's really what Moses saw. But that's what Israel saw. But Moses particularly because he actually saw Moses more personally, but not his face. That's what our God is, a consuming fire. He came to the top of Mount Sinai on a fire. And that's when he's going to come back again with that in the nation again to judge the nation for what they did to us, man. It's Esau, Ishmael, Ham, you throw Japheth in there, Moab, Ammon. All these nations have a part in our downfall as we speak. They may not hate us as much as Esau do. That's why they're going to get the judgment that Esau gets. But boy, they're going to be in the mix. Because the Lord said he's going to gather all the nations for what they did to us. Continue.
And will plead. Verse 2, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people, for my heritage Israel.
And that cuts any Gentile nation getting into this. Because who is he talking about then? He said he will gather, what it said, all nations. So all nations aside from Israel. Because think about it, Israelites don't got no armies. They don't got no land. Y'all in our land. Israel don't got no unity, man. Everything that the Spanish against the blacks, the other Spanish against the other Spanish. Puerto Ricans hate Dominicans. Ecuador, El Salvadorans, but they're all Israelites. That's why Yahawashi is going to be the one to change everybody's mind.
Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Hey, the so-called Palestinians and the small hats, man, they part of the Lord's land. Here they talk about, oh, that's our land more than y'all's. It's neither one of y'all lands. Neither one of you, Ishmael or Esau. Neither one of y'all belong there. And initially, before that, the Palestinians were Hamites. Philistines. What?
Verse 3, and they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot.
Cast lots for my people, man. What do you think they were doing to us in slavery, man? And still to this day, man. You still got all the so-called, all of the I don't know if I can say it, but the human stoplights, if it makes sense, traffic lights. That's our people. Remember, I don't know if y'all brothers remember, it was a couple years ago. I was like, man, missing girls in like Ohio. Man, missing so-called black girls. And that was pushed under the rug. But yeah, it's crying for the small hats all day. Help them out. You say help them out when you give them billions of dollars every year in military assistance and just aid in general. Why you have your own citizens being fucked up? Excuse my French. Go ahead.
And sold a girl for wine and that they might drink.
Yes. Yeah, they sold a girl for wine and they might drink, man. Daughters of Zion sold for wine. Our children sold for part. Yo, come on, man. And you think that nothing's gonna come back on these devils, man? Come on, let's be for real. They even say karma's a bitch. Oh, speaking. Go ahead.
Verse 4, yea, and what have ye to do with me?
Just wait for America's instruction is all.
O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine, will you render me a recompense?
Now, like I said before, that you that's in this time Hamites and all that, but now you can throw the Ishmaels in there now, because now they quote unquote will represent Palestine. That's what people think of Palestine. They think of Arabs now, but initially it was the Hamites, the Hamites. You know what I'm saying? And it's all like, I can't wait till that shit is all brought to know, all that with the Mormonism shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Can I come in?
Yeah, go.
Oh, the camera, yeah. Yeah, cunt, man. That Mormon doctrine, the fact that look where they at. They not in Roselle Park. They not in Cranford. They not in Westfield. They not in North Plainfield. Where are they? They walking through the streets of Elizabeth, walking through the streets of North, walking through Plainfield. They in your community, trying to teach you lies, trying to tell you black and Hispanics that you are a cursed people, when the real cursed people is them. The Lord took their damn melanin away, man. Who's the real cursed people? They are the worst, most evilest people on the planet Earth. Yet they get to walk through the hood, walk through your neighborhood safe as hell.
Right.
But let me and you walk through the black and Latino community and think we safe. We not safe in the hood. They are. They get to literally walk through the worstest parts of North, the worst parts of Camden, the worst parts of Jersey City, Patterson. Nobody lay a damn finger on their red ass. But let one of us walk through these neighborhoods.
Who you?
Yeah, they'll ask you who you. They'll harass you and ask you who you know around there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because that's that stupidity that we have. We hate one another. We hate one another. Yeah, we have no unity whatsoever, man. You can't get black and Hispanic people for nothing. I saw something on social media yesterday. So-called black woman said she used to be a correction officer. She said, "Oh, since I retired, I noticed it's mad white and Puerto Rican women taking over." Like, wait a minute, don't put Puerto Rican women with white women. Like, those are two different types of people. You can't knock the Ephraimite women for applying for a damn job either. If you want to that division between black and Latino people, that's part of the problem. Just like the brother was saying, man. Salvadorians and Mexicans hate each other. Y'all are literally almost the same tribe. Almost. Dominicans and Puerto Ricans don't like each other. Y'all are almost the same tribe. Haitians and Dominicans don't like each other. Y'all are on the same island. Black and West Indians, black people calling West Indians coconuts. West Indians calling Americans Yankee boy.
Yeah.
Haitians calling black Americans vagabond. We know about all that. And not to mention how you Hispanics, oh, it's a prieto. Calling black men prieto. You got something? Done.
Deuteronomy 28:54 from
Nice.
the chapter. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate.
And it don't even gotta be tribe. You could be two so-called black men, two so-called Puerto Rican men, two so-called Cuban men. Or it could be like Honduras, a dude from Honduras and a dude from Guatemala. Mm-hmm. Same damn tribe, hating each other. Have disrespect of one another. One thinks he's better than the other one. When we got a bigger damn problem, a damn red dragon that has us in captivity and shoots us, kills us, has no mercy for us. They discriminate against us on the job. They discriminate against us in the banks when we try to get a loan for a house. Redlining still exists. You know how you know redlining still exists? Because there's still hoods. There's still ghettos and hoods. And whenever the hell one of these damn developers wants to develop real estate, a lot of y'all grandmothers is the ones that's going to be kicked out of your homes. You never think about that. You never think about the discrimination, because it's like black and brown people, we done learned to live with discrimination to the point where we don't even talk about it no more. It seems like discrimination don't even hurt no more. That's how bad it is. Discrimination is still happening, but it don't seem to hurt you no more. It don't seem to bother you no more. Hey, it's part of regular life. The other people, they're still going to look at us as we're below them, and they're going to treat us like that. They're going to the way they grade us, whether you're going to get a job, whether you're going to get a house. It's all based on how they feel about us. It's always good. It's always us at their mercy in this society. And all we coming out here to teach is for our people to love and respect one another and regard one another. Because if we don't do it, they damn sure not. You think Esau? You think the other nation's gonna respect you more than we respect ourselves? So the fact that we don't even respect ourselves should be telling you we not gonna get no respect. We gotta build it up from within, man. Read that again.
Deuteronomy 28:54 chapter. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate.
And that's talking about your brother, your fellow black, Hispanic, Native American, Haitian, West Indian, your fellow brother, your fellow people. We look at each other angry. We look at each other like we don't like each other. Like we that much different from one another. We don't have that sense of brotherhood that we should have. And Elizabeth, forget about it. The Hispanics, they think they better than the blacks. And Hispanic, and the so-called black and Haitians. Yeah, you Hispanics are arrogant as hell in Elizabeth, man. The Lord gonna humble y'all ass real quick. Read on.
His eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
And your eyes are evil towards each other, man. Your eyes are evil toward one another. We look at each other as competition. Oh yeah, my kicks fly than his. I do this better. I got a better car. I do this better. I have a better job. We look at each other as competition instead of loving one another and working together, man. We like oh, or it's a tribal thing, especially in Elizabeth, man. Well, one thing we gonna talk about the community that we teach the Bible in, right? Over here is definitely a big divide, man. It's definitely a big divide. I'm telling you, I don't know when the hell the 10 tribes took over Elizabeth to the point where they're high ranking here, man. But the way they discriminate against so-called black people, Judah, is insane, man. Read on.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And we evil towards our own wives. You know, granted, a lot of women be doing some BS, but not to the way we treat them. Not to the point where we got to be evil towards them. Like it's like a cool thing to mistreat. Wait, you ever notice that? We got a bro code, and that bro code is like, hey, you know, mistreat your wife all you want to. We gonna laugh about it. That's not right. Read on.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
And then you'll forget about deadbeat dads. See, up here we are against deadbeat dads. We preach that the men should stay home and listen and raise their children. Because you let the women raise your children, they're gonna come up effeminate.
Yep.
And we don't like effeminate men. We like men to be strong. Because we need to be strong in this fight that we got going on.
That's what the Lord said.
Somebody ain't like that. Read on.
I think that's it. That was just the point.
Read on though. I want to keep. Because we got to prove to you. Listen, we're reading out the Bible. It's not that difficult to understand what we're saying. You know what make it difficult to understand what we're saying? This right here. These damn churches are making it difficult for y'all to understand plain English that the Bible's written in. I'm gonna tell y'all something. The Bible's not even written in Old English. This ain't even Old English. This ain't Middle English. This is technically modern English. Damn Mormons, man. One of these days, man, they're gonna pay for they need to leave our people the hell alone, man. And then they walk past Israelite camps, say, how you doing, trying to be cordial. I would have said, wait for your destruction, damn Edomites. You know. When America goes, all these religions are gonna go. And these damn Mormons are gonna, especially the Edomites and other nations that's in that Mormon crap are gonna be in chains. And we gonna say, who's the cursed race now? You read that?
Right.
You know.
Deuteronomy 28:55 chapter, so that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children, whom he shall eat, because he had nothing left him and his seed. And in the straightness wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in all thy gates.
And who's our enemy? I mean, it's easy to tell who the enemy of black and brown people are. Who's at the bottom? Who's at the top? Who governs and makes laws and tells you what to do? Those that are in authority. How did they get in authority? By destroying you. By destroying black, Hispanic, Native American, West Indian, Haitian people. They got in power. Okay? You know what? One cracker, one devil speak French, the other one speak English, the other one speaks Spanish, another one speak Portuguese. They're all the same damn devil, man. They all came from Europe to conquer and to subject everybody else. And then now they're the ones that got the nerve to have a problem with immigration. You got a problem with immigration. You were a damn immigrant, came from Europe, all nasty and diseased. I'd rather the immigrants coming now than you bastards. You the damn immigrant that gotta go. I wish the Native Americans would have had a damn homeland security. Because you bastards have made I'm talking about make America great again. When was America even good? When was America actually good? But they're saying when America was good to us. Right? When America was good for them. when they ruled America, when they was able to, when they was all in authority.
Jake was docile.
Jake was docile. Oh man, there's been times in this country where a so-called black man wouldn't dare say anything against the Edomites. I'm trying to use language that is conducive to, you know. But think about it. When has this country ever been fair? When has this country from 1776 till 2024, when has the United States been fair? And notice I didn't just say fair to black and Hispanic people. Fair, period. Y'all not fair, period. Y'all don't play fair. That's why you're the devil the Bible speaks of, man. That's why you're a damn demon, and you're gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, man. Come down and sit in the dust, Papa. They gonna sit in the damn dust, man. They gonna be destroyed. They gonna know destruction. You gonna know death. You gonna know it. These last days are here, man. These are the last days, and if you don't repent, and I'm only talking to the Israelites, the hell with you other nations. A lot of you Israelites ain't even gonna repent. This is only to the elect, the ones that the Lord care about and that care about the Lord. Because how many of y'all actually care about God? A lot of y'all think we goofy up here, whatever, or think we Power Rangers, whatever. We out here doing something that's more noble than anything you've ever seen in your damn life. We over here doing something way more noble than Barack Obama, than Trump, than any of your leaders, including Grandmaster Jay, including whatever the hell that guy name was from the new Black Panther Party, including the Black Panthers. We doing something way more noble than that. Because one thing they never gave you was the truth about who you are. You don't know. Haitians don't know that they're part of God's chosen people, man. Hispanics don't know that they're part of God's chosen people. Black people, Black Americans don't know that they're part of God's chosen people.
Yeah. There's not one camp inside of Haiti. Not one. I mean, like, there's no camp out there teaching them the truth, showing them who they are. You know what I mean? So they just lost. They just, you know what I mean? They just think there's some just poor ass Haitian people, whatever, just trying to make it, trying to survive, become some America, and trying to live. Like they don't know who they are. They're just gone. You know? They're killing each other. They're warring with each other. You know what I mean? For lack of resources. For crumbs and bullshit. You know what I mean? Nothing. They basically killing each other for nothing. You know?
Yeah. But you know what? The Lord will raise up Haiti one day. One day soon too. Lord, you never know. Maybe it'll happen when the Lord send everybody back to their own country.
Well, with the thing with the Haiti, if I'm not mistaken, even though he's doing the guy Jimmy Barbecue, the whole reason that guy got ousted because he was the one that sold out to Esau. The guy that got resigned or whatever,
yeah.
That was for that. So like that's a little bit right there, even though it's not in the truth though.
You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all, this is why a lot of people hate the Israelites, because we curse people out like that. But look at the simplicity. You don't even look cool doing that shit. You look like a damn dork sitting in a damn open ass car. Like, yo, you rode through the wrong neighborhood, you gonna get dragged out that shit and beat up.
He look like he's older than all of us. I'm standing here right now. He's an older man,
even older than
acting like he's fucking 25 years old.
Yeah.
At your goddamn age. Like, blasphemy music, that can be cool.
Yeah. I don't know where the hell they buy that. I don't think they buy those things. I think they rent them.
Yeah,
that's the dumbest. I don't know what the hell that to call that shit. It's not a car, is it?
I don't know.
Whatever, I don't know. You know what? He better repent. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna wish death on him or nothing. Because we're not up here to wish death on our people. We get mad at our people. We get angry with our people, but bottom line is we love our people. We want our people to be saved. We're not gonna sit here and hope and prey upon you, wishing destruction upon you. We wish destruction on our damn enemies. But you know what? A lot of our people's enemies too. We have trouble loving each other. Giving each other looks, little nasty looks, and hating one another. For what? We up here telling you that you're God's chosen people. Got the audacity, little Haitian chick looking at me crazy. Like, I don't know what's wrong with our people. We're telling them that they're the greatest people on the planet Earth, and they give us crazy looks. Read on.
Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
And who's the virgin daughter of? It's not saying it didn't say Babylon. It said the virgin daughter of Babylon. So that's talking about a country that follows after Babylon. Because a lot of times when you go into ancient lingo, somebody's father or mother is more like somebody that they follow. It's not literally a father. Just like the whole world, like they'll call the a Catholic priest father, right? They'll call the Pope. What does the word Pope mean? Father. It comes from a Latin word papus, which means father. Right? So it doesn't mean that he's your actual father. It means you follow him. You look to him for guidance. Just like when you were a child, if you had a father you grew up with, you look to your father for guidance. So that's what that's about. Now the Heavenly Father, Salat, matter of fact, read that again.
Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
And that virgin daughter of Babylon is the United States of America, man. That virgin daughter of Babylon is the United States of America. So you better be careful following after the ways of America. Because black and brown people did not know about the alphabet community until they introduced it to us. If America introduced you to something, you might want to be careful loving it too much or standing up for it. Because black and Hispanic people, we wasn't no damn Republicans, Democrats, LBGT, whatever. We wasn't none of that until we met America, until America met us.
Gotta watch them alphabets though.
Especially that.
You heard though?
Sorry?
Because that's what gets strikes on the channel.
Oh. Well, yeah, whatever. Rainbow,
Yeah.
Whatever. They're evil no matter what they are.
I'm just saying that because
The Lord is gonna the Lord is gonna destroy all of that regardless. Read on.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne.
There's no throne. They won't be ruling no more, man. They won't be ruling forever. They're not gonna be ruling forever. You think this is gonna be forever? You need to look at it on a global scale, man. On a global scale, this ain't gonna last forever. You think any government is gonna last forever and oppress the people? And I guarantee you, most of the people that are here in Elizabeth, because they are foreigners, I'm a foreigner, we came over here thinking we was gonna get a better life over here. And I tell you, a lot of times I think I wish I was back. I would have been raised in the country I was born in, because this ain't it. This ain't it. Full of selfish people and alphabets. Y'all know how frustrating it is? Not only can we not be against it, we have to close our mouths about it completely. You know how annoying it is that we have to actually create a whole dialect so that we don't offend certain people? Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Who wants to have to do that? Nobody creates a dialect so they don't offend us, do they?
Nope.
I mean, if damn David Duke was right here, he would call us all types of N-words and SP words and all that. We're the ones that gotta not offend now. They actually found a way to make us be the offensive ones. How? All we're out here doing is telling the truth. Read on.
Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Done.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne.
Read.
O daughter of the Chaldeans.
That's right.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
And y'all, all that, I've never been touched. No, this land is gonna be touched by a foreign power like never before. Because that's why it's called Virgin Daughter of Babylon. They've never been touched by a foreign power. Just like when a woman, I don't want to be crass, but when a woman loses her virginity, she's being touched by somebody, you know what I mean? It's the same way this land will be invaded. Read on.
Take the milestones and grind mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg.
Make bare the leg. Why? Because their sins are going to be uncovered. Their secrets.
How you been out?
Good, how you doing?
How you doing?
Their secrets are going to be uncovered. And the world is going to see a lot of people now really know that this is a corrupt place. A lot of people now know about the so-called conspiracy theories and all of that. They're just either immune to it, or you just get used to it. When your whole life is spent in a corrupt place, you got to think about it. You get tired of speaking up about it, right? We don't, but people do, right? But it is what it is. We got to come out here and tell the people about the wickedness that's going on here.
Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the dye, pass over the rivers.
Read.
Verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
The nakedness shall be uncovered. What nakedness? The nakedness, which is all of the wicked that you do, all of the conspiracies, because people call us crazy conspiracy theorists, right? People are going to know that these conspiracies are real. That there really is a damn governing body that governs the whole damn world, that creates wars, manufactures causes, just to feed into their agenda, just to make everybody think, hey, our enemy is y'all enemy. Think about it. How do you get black and Hispanic people to fight against one another? Because you have people that really believe that we are the enemy to America. You link yourself to America and say, hey, you know what? If you're a black and Hispanic person that's going against this policy or this way of life, then you're the enemy too. Think about how you actually get people to go against their own people over America. Because you tell a black or Latino soldier that's over there in the Middle East right now, hey, the government you fighting for is the devil. I seen a dude get way bent out of shape one time. He was in I think Iraq. And his boy told him, yo, you over there fighting for oil. Yo, he lost it. If them dudes ain't know each other since damn near the Sandlot, one of them would have had to been buried. That's how bad it is. They brainwash people, man. This is not your rest. This is not what you're supposed to be doing. This is not your destiny. Your destiny is to rule. Read on.
Isaiah 47:3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
And your shame shall be seen. All of you that's been fighting for America, you will be ashamed once everything comes out. Once all the corruption that's going on here comes out. Because y'all say, oh, this is such a great country. Because in the country I'm from, you can't go to the store and buy strawberries. That don't mean your country's corrupt. What do you think they did to be able to have all that power? What do you think America did for us to be walking up and down the street and shopping and having a good time? What do you think they did for us to be able to do that? What do you think they did? They did nothing but corruption and evil. Read on.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
And it ain't gonna be no one-on-one fight. Oh no. Our Lord is coming back with angels and gonna beat the brakes off you damn Edomites. And you heathens. And you so-called, and you 2/3. I'm just gonna say 2/3. Lord willing, we not 2/3. That's why we up here teaching. Read on.
Verse 4, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel.
And that's who's our Redeemer. That's who's gonna bring us back as a nation. We not back now. I can say I'm Yasharallah, I'm Yeshaya, Bun Manashah, Bun Yasharallah. That don't mean that I'm back. We not back in power. What's the language that you speak, brother behind the camera, Yeshai? Huh? What's the language that you speak 90% of the time during your week?
English.
What about you?
Same.
Me too. or, well, for me, it's probably a little less because I speak Spanish, but we speak languages that are not the language of our forefathers throughout the week. That's how you know we're not back yet. We on our way back. We heading there. We studying. We learning. We're becoming. But you know what? Until we are in our kingdom, until we are in rulership,
YAHAWASHI's back.
we're not back. Yeah, until YAHAWASHI's back, we not back. We not there yet. Let me get on 1, 2, 3, 13. Yeah, we not back until we back. Right now, like I said, we on our way back. We studying, we learning, we coming out here teaching, trying to raise up the Lord's army. But we not back yet. Read that.
Mark 13. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
And we're gonna be hated. People are gonna hate us. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I done noticed a few looks walking up and down the street. A few people that looked over here and didn't like something somebody said or something. Or just didn't like one of us or whatever. Which is they effing problem. You don't like a lot of y'all that don't like us. It's not that you don't like us. You don't like the truth. You like people, and this is the way the world is, man. This is literally the way the world is. People don't like to be told the truth. Everybody, you got this idea on social media, for example. Oh, every woman wants to feel beautiful. Well, I'm sorry. Every woman's not beautiful. Every man's not handsome. We got to live with it. We got to stop amping each other up and lying to each other. Every woman's not beautiful. Every man's not handsome. But you know what? Every man and woman that's an Israelite can serve the Lord. But how many of you want to do that? You would rather be beautiful. You would rather put on pounds of makeup and put fake hair in you, tie a damn East Indian woman's hair to your hair. Or get lace fronts and sew-ins and all that shit to look beautiful. Oh, and then that's not enough. Then you got Instagram filters and you got take the picture from this angle and all that. Instead of being godly, and you can appeal to a higher power. But no, y'all want to do it your way. Instead of trying God's way. And not God's way according to the churches, because that's a damn lie. Them churches lying to y'all. If them churches are not telling you that so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans are God's chosen people, then they're lying to you. And also, this is another church right behind us. Well, it was. Before it closed the fuck down. Because people go here and pray at the ATM for money. See? You got them all together. The liquor store down the street. You got Popeyes over here. All these are places where people go to hurt themselves. You go to these places to hurt yourself. And we're up here trying to teach you to come up out of that. But are y'all coming up out of it? No, you're getting worse into it. Your religions are wicked, man. Right now we in the time of Ramadan. Another wicked religion. That straight stole from the Bible. You stole from the Bible. That's all you did. Copied a true religion. Copied a true faith. Just to say, and you know what? That shows you the power of the Bible, because it takes some damn Arab stealing from the Bible to get his people right, and they're not even right. Read on.
But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
And that's why we still here, man. We here. We go through all types of hell every day, every week. We go through a lot to come up out here and teach our people the word, man. And we'll keep going through it. And y'all will keep thinking that it's a game, thinking, oh, we just here to have fun, we here to have a good time. But you know what? This good time is going to be destroyed pretty soon. You're not going to be able to have a good time. Tattoo parlors are going to close down. Rainbow, where's Rainbow? Every hood has a damn rainbow.
I think it's down there.
Yeah, Rainbow's going to close down. Your Easy Pickings is going to close down. All of this is going to close down. All of this. And what are you going to be left with? This world is going, everything's going to shut down. what are you going to be left with? You're going to be left with, you better pray to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, or you're dead. Read that again, that last part.
13 to 13. Mark 13 to 13. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
And we are hated. We are hated. A lot of people hate when we come out here and teach the Bible, man. Because y'all not ready. Y'all want to have a good time. Y'all think y'all have all the time in the world. Y'all think that y'all gonna that this is gonna last another 100, 200 years. Might not last another year. Shit, the way Trump might be the next. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be the next. I'm not. I don't want to prophesy it, but he's very likely to be the next president. And you know how he was and how he's gonna be. He gives you white supremacists a lot of audacity. I'll just say audacity. I wanted to use another word, but I don't know if that'll get us.
But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
And it don't matter as long as you endure to the end, man, and do the right thing. And that's why we up here teaching. We're up here teaching because we want y'all to do the right thing, right? And repent and come back to the Lord. But it's up to the Lord to open up your eyes. We're not teaching nothing that's crazy. We're not up here teaching anything that's really difficult to comprehend. Black, Hispanic, Native American people, you are God's chosen people. And we can prove it out the Bible. The laws, statutes, and commandments, we can prove it in the Bible. It's not difficult to understand. The Bible's authenticity, we can prove it in the Bible and in history. It's not difficult to understand. We're not up here teaching something that's difficult to comprehend. But what happens with our people is that they're having too much fun in America. Everything's a damn game. Everything's the new Modern Warfare about to come out. The new Madden about to come out. The new FIFA for 10 tribes. That's about to come out. MLB The Show is about to come out. You know what's about to come out? The damn destruction of America is about to come out. Go back to... No, you know what? Drop that. Get me Revelation 18 and 2. 18 and 1. Start at 18 and 1. Yeah, man, we're going to teach these scriptures today, man. What was that?
Revelations 18 and 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. Verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice. Read on.
Saying, Babylon the Great is fallen.
Babylon the Great. Now, this is a future prophecy. Babylon the Great. Babylon itself has not been in power. But Babylon the Great is here where we are right now. And this country is going to fall, just like the brother was saying earlier. America's on its way out. Now, you want to ride with the losing team? You want to ride with the team that's guaranteed to lose in the end? Or you want to roll with the winners? Because it's your choice. You want to be part of America? You want to be down with the crap that goes on here? The wickedness that goes on here? I've never seen the people fight to be oppressed. You actually want to fight to be oppressed. When you argue against us, you're arguing on behalf of America, basically. Because we're the only group that's standing against it. And all we do is teach. We don't take up arms. We're not trying to fight against them physically. We know we ain't got a dog in the fight as far as that. We up here just teaching the word of the Heavenly Father and pray that somebody listens and somebody change their life around. And when the nukes come, you're going to be thankful to the Heavenly Father, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, that you listen. But for the rest of you that's going to be burnt along with America, when America get burnt down, you also going to wish you listen. Read on.
And he cried mightily with strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen. It's fallen, and it has become the habitation of devils.
What do I see in America? Nothing but devils. Nothing but devils. There's a saying. I forgot. I think it was William Shakespeare that said it. Why go to hell? All the devils are here. All the devils are here, man. Trump, Biden, Obama, they're all devils. Obama didn't give a damn about black people. He did more for the alphabet community than for so-called black people. Think about that. What did Obama ever do for so-called black people? Shit, you could argue Trump did more for people of color than him. And he's the damn devil too. We don't give a damn about none of them. We don't care about no Republican, no Democratic agenda, nothing. We care about the agenda of YAHAWASHI. And that's it. I know the Republicans think that they're the party of God. No, they're not. Because they're the party that also wants to kill black and Latino people. They're the party that wants to kill you. They're the people that hate you. I mean, both of them hate you, but one of them shows you they hate you. The other one shakes your hand and stabs you in the back. And we align ourselves with that. We want to be cool with Republicans and Democrats. They're both demons. They both evil. Ain't a damn thing good about no Republican or Democrat. You know? No, keep reading.
And it's become the habitation of devils and the hold of every foul spirit and the cage of every unclean and hateful word.
Every foul spirit that you can think of is here in America. Every foul spirit, every evil, every sin is here. You don't got to go far to see it. You don't got to go far to see every foul spirit. Whether it's a man being effeminate, a man saying that he was born in the wrong body. But how the hell you tell God he made a mistake making you a man? What type of shit is that? What type of shit is that? Oh yeah, God put me in the wrong body. I was supposed to be a woman. Please. No, maybe your mind is wrong. You ever thought about that? There's no accountability in America. You got people in America that really think the mistake was made by God. No, the mistake is made by the people that are ruling your society by making you think that it's okay to think that way. But that's why this kingdom is going to come down, man. Read on.
Verse 3, for all nations have drunk of the wine, the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Right, and all the countries, almost all the countries, look at this nigga, he's older than me, bro, come on. Sorry for taking. I mean, everybody like to bump their music, but come on, bro, you're sitting in a chair with a motor on it. Like, what the hell? And we don't own the rights to this music, by the way. Come on. Green, you got a green light. Read on.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
And the merchants of the earth got rich by America. Because where does the oil come from in America? The oil comes from the Middle East and Venezuela, right? Where does your lumber come from? Canada. Most of your lumber here comes from Canada. Where does everything else come from? Where does your heroin come from? The Middle East. Where does your cocaine come from? That comes from Colombia and Bolivia. So different countries, all these different countries have gotten rich off of America. And America, they got rich by facilitating all that. Hey, we got a whole bunch of consumers here in America. Let's get Chinese food stores. Let's get chicken shacks. Let's get bundles of hair. Let's get everything, PlayStations. Let's get what other you got? PlayStation, Xbox. Let's bring all of that here. Let's go get sneakers made in China and sent over here so people could pay $200-300 for it, and that's the minimum.
Right.
That's the sneakers now. They cost $300-400, man.
Look at the products you get, all the bags you get.
Yeah.
It's Chinese.
Yeah.
You get high, it's not real high, it's from China.
Yeah. They make them for cheap, but then they got you buying them for $800.
Yeah, because America's origins are the power.
Yep.
So they're making the fucking money. Even though you can get them for $1.39, you can't buy it anywhere else for $1.39. And I'm talking about the big ones.
Yeah.
And it's all in Chinese. It's all in Chinese.
Yeah. All of that was made in China.
We gotta get Biden out of there.
Yeah. I mean, not that anybody else would do any better, but
Trump, I don't want Trump either because he's a scumbag.
yeah.
But
No matter who we get, he's gonna be a
we
scumbag.
gotta change this.
Obama was a scumbag, like all of them.
No, he wasn't. Obama did a decent job. He didn't do nothing wrong.
What makes them decent?
He didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't hurt the country. He didn't help it, but he didn't hurt it.
I mean, every president, to a degree.
Everything was stable when he was in trouble. There's nothing went up, nothing went down. Only thing Trump did was unemployment. Everything else he did was...
Well, Obama was worse. He deported more people actually than Trump when you read up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obama. And you know what? Like, honestly...
We should be deporting everybody. Why are we letting them?
Yeah. Well,
why should they be getting fucking Argo? How can they get a long weekend?
well, oh no, yeah, that's yeah, I get that. I get that.
Explain that to me. We're fucking born.
Yeah. Well, I
walk
wasn't.
in, I can't get a fucking loan. So fucking somebody comes in.
Where are you from?
Huh?
Where are you from?
Lisbon.
But like, your bloodline. Are you Italian?
I can't get a loan, but they'll go in and they give them a fucking loan right away.
Yeah. But they do that. You know why they do that?
Money off it.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's not that they care about the immigrants.
No, it makes
Right.
money off it.
Exactly.
Everything's about money. Bro.
Hey, come here. You can get a loan. That's exactly right.
Everything's about money.
Yeah.
Everything's about money. Right?
Well, America's a corporation.
I know.
Yeah.
It's not even a corporation. It's a fucking monopoly.
Yeah.
Okay? It's a monopoly. They control every fucking thing.
Exactly.
And they control mostly every country.
Yep.
Because if they find fucking gold or diamonds in Africa, where's the United States?
They're
Where's
there.
their military?
Over there.
Getting it.
Yeah.
They find oil all the time. Where's the United States? They're over there taking it. They bullshit.
Yeah.
And don't go to us. We don't see none of that. None.
True.
None. We don't see that.
Well, you know who does see it is the people that control America. The rich bankers.
They're rich.
Right.
They're rich.
They're not even rich. They're wealthy.
They're rich.
They don't have no problem.
You're talking about...
You have 1% of the world,
billionaires.
right,
That's
that
it.
own 90% of the world.
Everything.
The
right.
resources, the wealth.
The billionaires, yeah.
Exactly.
They ain't even a millionaires no more. Because now the millionaires...
Oh, they're trillionaires,
The
quadrillionaires.
millionaires are getting bumped out. Man.
Yeah.
Now the millionaires are getting bumped out
Yep.
because of the fucking billionaires. It's horrible.
Exactly.
Our country is changed, bro.
Well, that's why we don't consider it our country.
And another thing, it's horrible to walk around anymore because the kids today are growing up. They grow up like we grew up. We learned by rules.
Yeah.
These kids are shooting at 16 and they don't care.
Yeah.
They have no respect.
You're absolutely right.
Go on a bus and you see fucking 5 young kids are down and 3 old ladies are standing. They won't even get up.
Yeah.
It's terrible. They weren't brought up like that. They weren't brought up. I don't know how old you are.
44.
I'm 54, okay? But when I was brought up, I was taught with respect.
Yeah.
Respect everybody.
Hey, our generation too.
I went to Galway, it was 90. When I went to Galway in the 80s, it was 98% black. I went to Galway, and I had no problem, right? It was beautiful. I loved those. I was like to go back. But people don't get along no more. Now it's a cross. Now everyone, they look around like it's white and black.
Get the scripture in Deuteronomy you have before.
I got it.
All right, buddy. 2054. Yeah. Because what he says is true. People don't get along anymore. But why is it people don't get along anymore? It's a divine curse. It's a divine curse. That's the dude that Chief was gonna lay out one day.
Yeah, I remember. I didn't know if that was him.
That's him. I was gonna tell him stop chewing tobacco because that's not good for you. He seemed like he's a little out of it today, so. But yeah, read that for me.
Deuteronomy 20 and 54 chapter. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
Right, and he's exactly right. People don't get along no more because people have agendas. People don't get along no more because people have agendas, man. We have too many sneaky people on this earth that all they want to do is use people for their own purpose, and that's throughout the world, and especially when it comes down to black and brown people. You know, most of these jobs, they don't pay you what you're worth. Most of these jobs don't pay you what you're worth. Even if you're sitting in a damn cubicle, tolerating people calling you every name in the book, you deserve more than $20, $30 for that, to sit down in an hour and get abused all day. How do you think that affects your mental health? Because that's another big thing in America today, mental health. People don't have mental health no more. Like, people are really, it's so crazy. The amount of people that are going to see therapists is insane. And they charge you $350 an hour to talk to them. For them to ask you questions that's going to make you cry. And make you feel, hey, listen, what you're going through is normal. I mean, what you're going through might be normal, but then the way this world just breaks you down. Our people are broken down, man. That's why I look at my people. I don't be angry. Let me get Romans 9 and 1. When I look at my people now, I don't really get angry like that no more. I be sad at the state of our people, just like Paul was. We look at our people like, damn, man, y'all are that broken down. You're this destroyed? All right. Got it? Read it, Buffy. Shut.
Romans 9 and 1. I say the truth in YAHAWASHI and Mashiach. I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Ghost.
And the whole say Spirit. Yeah. Do it the way we read it. Read it again.
All right. Romans 9 and 1. I say that the truth in YAHAWASHI and Mashiach. I lie not. My conscience. Conscience. Oh, damn. My bad. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Spirit.
My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Spirit. You got to think about it. If you're a person who has a lot of something and you have a decent spirit, it has to hurt to walk around and see people that don't have it. If you got a lot of money and you walk around a bunch of homes, if you walk behind North Penn Station and you're a rich man and you got decency in your heart, you're going to be sad as hell. Like, damn, all these people out here are poor and not to be funny, they stinking. Like, they don't, you know, they can't wash up. They don't have nowhere to shower. Right? What about now a rich man can go behind Penn Station and resolve people's problems temporarily, right? Think about Paul. What he was rich in was spirit. He was walking around people that he can't even give them his spirit. Think about that. I can't even solve your real problem. Think about how sad that made Paul, man. Read on.
Verse 2, that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart.
And that he had great heaviness and continual sorrow. You know what it is to have heaviness? Think about when you first wake up for work, right? Everything is heavy. Your head is heavy. You don't want to wake up. You don't want to get up. That's the heaviness. Everything's heavy. Like everything is a burden. Everything is bothering you, right? And he had continual sorrow. What's continual? Long-lasting sorrow in his heart, man. It wasn't a sorrow like, oh, I had a bad day, bounce back tomorrow. No, it was continuously sorrowful. Because think about it, like on our aspect, we're not even on the level Paul was, and we look at our people, we're like, damn, man, like y'all are gone. Look on social media and look at most of our black women. You slap another woman's hair on your head, a woman who thinks she sacrificed her hair to the gods or whatever. You put makeup on, you put filters on just for you to feel beautiful. You post half naked on social media. So you gotta from when you were at a young age, you were taught that nobody should see your nakedness, but now you're on social media showing it to the world just for you to feel acceptable. Think about that. Think about our men that are constantly being deballed. Think about how our men are constantly being told you're not good enough by our women. Like, oh, we don't need your protection, but you need my protection. But then we don't need your protection. But let a video come out where it's 2 men, 3 men standing, and a woman has to fight with a dude. Oh, what's all those men? If I jump in, she's gonna see me.
Right.
Which one is it? They tell us we're worthless, but then when we try to help, mind your business. Like, which one is it? When we want to step up and be men, they don't want us to step up and be men. So what can we do? It's like we powerless. We want to protect our black and Hispanic women, but again, mind your business. You too. God bless you. You know, that's part of our purpose in life. We have to defend our women, but again, mind your business. I don't need your help. You know, or you get into a fight defending a woman, you get 2 bullets in your damn brain, and she go back to the same man that was beating her ass. We really have no wins in this, guys.
That's why, you know, if this is for me, like if she ain't my wife, I'm not defending her. The hell with her. I don't know her. You know what I mean? Because it's just the lack of respect for men nowadays. It's like, let me fuck you, I don't need you, whatever. But this dude's about to whoop your ass or he's about to do something to you. If I see it, I'm just gonna walk right past it. I don't give a shit. Kill him. I don't give a damn. I'm going home safe to my bed. I don't give a damn. I'm sorry. I mean, some people may have an issue with that, but she ain't my woman. She's not my wife. You know?
You don't know you protect.
Right. That's right.
You know what? You a monster for that. This is what social media say for him saying it. You a monster. You evil. Oh my gosh, she could be a mother. She got to go home to her children. Oh, she should have thought about that before she damn dated. What's the guy's name? Ike Turner.
I ain't don't know the story.
She should have thought about that before she put herself in that situation. You know, most battered women, statistically, go back to their abusers. And that's insane. That's insane. They go back to their abusers. But it's just like black and Hispanic people. We love our abuser, right?
Yeah.
Who's our biggest abuser here in America? We love them. They're adorable. We love them. No matter how much they destroy us, no matter how much they steal from us, no matter how much they kill our children or put your children on the on the hood of their car and search your children like they're a bunch of criminals. Like y'all asses ain't come from Europe, a bunch of criminals. You know exactly how to be a criminal. You came from Europe as a damn criminal. Right? That's pretty much what it is, man. We got a bunch of damn criminals telling us we criminals. How do that work?
Pot calling the kettle black.
A bunch of damn, what was that?
Oh, the pot calling the kettle black.
That's exactly what it is. Now, I don't even want to say the pot calling the kettle black. And you know why? Because they taught us how to be criminals. That's like the pot calling the chalk black. They're the ones that taught us how to be criminals. How did we learn how to do drive-by shootings? Italians was doing drive-by shootings in the 1920s. So how are we the ones that's all of a sudden, we the criminals?
Which could have been Jake.
The original thoughts was Marilyn Monroe and Madonna. But now, oh no, you got thoughts. Black women, black and Latino women are now considered thoughts. Because of why? Because they learned it from, you know who? All the damn, the alphabet community. We didn't know none about that. There was a time when Lamar from Revenge of the Nerds was actually masculine. When he fought Karate Kid in, I think, part 1 or part 2. And then Revenge of the Nerds, now he's a sodomite. I know I'm going above y'all. Y'all brothers are too young, but
I know that movie.
Revenge of the Nerds had a bunch of Edomite nerds, and the black guy just happened to be a feminist as hell. And if y'all remember in Karate Kid, when matter of fact, it wasn't part 1, the first black guy that he fought, that's the same actor. But yeah, we learn all of our sins from people who the Lord did not give the law to. Think about it.
The workers of iniquity.
Think about it. Just think about it, right? How did we learn all of the wickedness? How did our people learn how to cross-dress? We wasn't always cross-dressing in men wearing dresses and women wearing pants. Where did our women learn to wear pants from? From their women. They're the ones, the bra-burning chicks that want to act like they're men, masculine energy and all that. Think about that. We learn all of our national evils, all the stuff that we do as a people wrong from them. The dietary law, we got that in slavery. Ham hocks and all that nasty shit that we call soul food today, we learned that in slavery. That's why that argument of Judites not having a culture is because they lost their culture to people that didn't have a culture themselves. They came from Europe, where they have cultures that are still happening because the original people that ruled Europe during the time that they call the Dark Ages were black people. Black people ruled Europe for over 1,000 years. That's history that's kept hidden from you. Check that out. We always say the word Scottish means dark. Scottish means dark. You had the Hiberno-Saxon, which is the Hebrew sons of Isaac, the Anglo-Saxons, the angelic sons of Isaac. Europe was ruled by black people at one point. That's why you got a whole bunch of like, if you look up Byzantine art, a lot of it, you can tell that they black, curly hair. They got dark skin, especially Russian icons. Russian icons, you see it. Because black people were in power in Russia only about 100 years ago. About 105. Right? But what was you holding for? Yeah, keep reading.
Romans 9:3. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Yahawashi Mashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh.
And that's how much Paul loved his people. And that's why we love our people, man. We wish that our people would rise up, man. Almost everybody that I've seen walk up and down the street, man, y'all could be mighty soldiers for the Lord, man. But what are we doing? What are we doing? How are we living our lives? We're wasting our time here thinking that this is going to be the way it is forever. We're wasting our lives away with this fashion, with this popping mollies and doing all types of drugs and watching Power. I'm gonna keep it 100. Power is entertaining, right? The show Power. It's entertaining. But it's stupid as fuck. How do you go from being a drug dealer in Queens to knocking off federal agents and nothing don't happen to you? That's the power of TV that people really think a dude could just come from the streets of Queens to knock off federal agents that easily and get away with it. You know? But anyway, do me a favor, give me Romans 12 and 10 and we're gonna close it out.
Romans 12 and 10. Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another.
You know what? High time to wake up. That's 13 and 10. That's what it is. Y'all gotta forgive my age, man. I'm old.
Romans 13 and 10. Love worketh no ill to his neighbors. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law.
And that's why we up here teaching y'all the Bible. Y'all might think we yelling at y'all. No, we love y'all, man. We love our people. Black, Hispanic, Native American, West Indian, Haitian. We love you. That's why we up here. Y'all might think we look foolish, but we still gonna be out here out of love and teach y'all. Read on.
Verse 11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Now it's time to awake out of sleep, man. We gotta wake the hell up out of this society, man. We're sleeping. It says, and now that knowing the time, we know the time. The time is short. So it's high time to awake out of sleep. It didn't say it's time to awake out of sleep. It said it's high time. Like it's a big, important time to wake up out of sleep. Read on.
For now is our salvation nearer than what we believe.
And now is our salvation closer to us than what we thought it was. Read on.
Verse 12, the night is far spent, the day is
And the night is far spent, meaning you're wasting your time in darkness. Is that easy to understand? Are we coming up with concepts that's too difficult? No, the night is far spent, meaning you're wasting your time in darkness. Read on.
Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
Let's cast off the works of darkness. What is that? What is the works of darkness? Being alphabet. Right? Being evil, hating your brother. Worshiping the holidays of this society. That's all wicked. Read on.
And let us put on the armor of light.
Put on the armor of light. Put on the protection of God, basically. Which is his law, statutes, and commandments, and his ways, and the heritage that the Lord gave us. Read on.
Verse 13, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in the rioting and drunkenness.
Right, let us walk honestly in the day. Are people walking around rioting and drunken during the day? Not normally. Sometimes it might happen. For the most part, people start getting drunk when it's night. People start rioting when it's night because you're camouflaged by the shadows. Read on.
Not in chambering and in wantonness.
Not in just doing whatever the hell you want. Right? Jumping from women jumping from man to man, men jumping from woman to woman. No, like you have to do right by your mate, your wife or your husband. Right? And knowing that a man can, according to scripture, have multiple wives. Read on.
Not in strife and in envy.
Not in strife and envy. Half of these niggas is in competition with each other. Let's keep it real. People is in competition with each other. Everybody want to outdo the next man. Read on.
Verse 14. But put ye on the Lord of YAHAWASHI and make not provision for the flesh.
And we not making provision for the flesh. Meaning what? We're not trying to stay here. Yes, we are going to pay our rent. Right? Because literally making provisions for the flesh is paying your rent, eating, going to work. But that's why the Lord said this. Read on.
To fulfill the lust thereof.
To fulfill the lust thereof. So when you're making provisions for the flesh to fulfill your lust, that's wicked. That's what's wicked. And we're not trying to stay here, man. We're not trying to stay here. We're trying to get the hell up out of here. We tired of this shit. Are you tired? Are you tired?
Yeah.
We tired, man. That's it on that, right? All right, so with that, we want to say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah.
Yahawah Ba Hashem, Yahawashi, Ba Hashem, Kadash.
And shalom to the elect, to the hopeful elect. And we out of here. Shalom.
Shalom.